Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Sapper reporting in for a live stream gameplay. It's gonna be my first, and also to give you guys some of the updates and maybe do a Q&A. So thank you guys for joining in, and here we go. This is Sapper reporting in for a live stream gameplay. So looking through the YouTube comments, seen a lot of questions, a lot of repeated questions, also in the forum and in the Discord chat. So I want to address that first. So one of the main questions is, can I play if I live in India or anywhere in the world, and will it ship to my location? Yes. So according to the father.io Indiegogo page, it's gonna ship everywhere, and yes, you'll be able to play anywhere where you have internet connection, Wi-Fi connection, and or if you can send up a LAN. One thing that Francesco mentioned on the Discord channel was that you'd be able to actually set up a LAN party with all the devices. So maybe you won't need internet connection at all to do some of the first-person shooters, but we don't know yet. As of right now, we have the tactical map beta, and what we know so far about it is that yes, you need an internet connection to do the tactical map, and that's the only way that you can play this game right now. But again, this is just the beta for the tactical map. Another question that is always on the page is, how can I download the game? So for this tactical map beta, if you have an Android or an iPhone, you'll be able to play the game. On Android, it's already in the Google Play Store. You can just download it anytime you want. But for Apple iPhones, you're actually gonna need to go on the forums and request for something like a voucher or a code or a spot, because there's only so many spots that Apple will provide for the father.io beta testing. So that's why you have to actually go on the web page, and you can actually message Tarun, or if you look on the forum, there's actually a topic thread page where people are putting in questions like, hey, how do I get the beta? So yeah, you guys just post on there and you guys will be able to see it. Lucas Fur, ooh, hello. Sahamandali, how's it going? Don't know how to play, but you like this game. Awesome, man. Yep, this game is awesome. You don't know how to play, I have a tutorial video also on this page. Kind of goes through this tactical map, but when it comes to the first-person shooter and all that, that's coming out. Yeah, really, nobody knows how to play because it hasn't come out yet. Greetings from Uruguay. Hey, how's it going? India, hey, how's it going? Do you know when it's going to be updated? So the update for this new first-person shooter that's coming out, it's coming out soon because there's no specific date yet. It got pushed back from the July 31st original date, just because there was some piece that was or wasn't in there, or some malfunction. I'm not sure exactly. You gotta look on the Indiegogo page. They put it out, updates, emails, all that stuff if you're a backer. But if you go to the Indiegogo page, they definitely have, you know, on the update tab, every single update that's in there. Oh, looks like I shifted over a cell a bit. That happens sometimes if your internet connection or your Wi-Fi connection is kind of weak. And if you guys aren't harvesting resources right now, man, you guys need to get in on that, because the resources is gonna be one of the only things that transfers over to the full release. And with these resources, you'll be able to upgrade your character, you know, build equipment, build up your bases, train your drones or something maybe. Could be a bunch of things that you'd be able to do. But yes, resources are going to be transferable over to the full version. So get on it. Gunner Ranky, hey, how's it going, yo? Sapper, what's up? Hope you guys are enjoying this this tactical tactical map beta so far. I know I am. This is just a little base that I kind of set up at this place that I'm at right now. And it's pretty good. You know, you got warehouses down. Your warehouses will make it so that your areas actually can make a maximum of 100. See there? Maximum of 100 resources of each. Instead of the normal areas that don't have any POIs or have just the crypto mine or the solar panel, which is just maximum 40. Which maximum 40 is how much your drone can hold for right now. Harvesting resources like that. Hey, that's good, man. I hope you're human. If you're human, then hey, good. Keep harvesting. If you're evolved, you know, it would be a challenge. But another question that's been coming up in the comment section is, do you need the Inceptor, or can you play without it? So first things first, I think it's called an Inceptor, not an Interceptor. I thought it was an Interceptor, but it's actually an Inceptor. And do you need it to play? According to some of the chats that's been going on in the Discord channel, you won't need the Inceptor to play. So there's two parts to this, right? You have the tactical map, which you play right now without the Inceptor, and you'll be able to play that without the Inceptor, just being able to harvest resources and whatnot. But to do the first-person shooter, if you're trying to do player versus player, yes, you do need the Inceptor, because you're going to be using the Inceptor to shoot the IR beams at each other. And the Inceptor also has like a detection field that detects the IRs that are getting shot at you from the Inceptor. So if you don't have the Inceptor device Bluetooth to your phone, then yeah, you won't be able to shoot each other, because it's all based off of the Inceptor. The Inceptor has the IR beams. However, there was mention that you won't need the Inceptor to fight against drones or something. So there might be a feature in this release when the Inceptors get shipped out that you won't need the Inceptor to play a first-person shooter part. If you're just fighting a drone, or if you're just fighting something that's in the game. But if you guys haven't seen that video, and I'll see if I can bring it up right now. This is the video that was released on their Facebook page, and it looks like it's not working. Let's see if I can reload this real quick. But yeah, there's this video that's on YouTube, and it looks like this, and then you can see the drone up here on the top left, and you have your weapon system, and you won't need your Inceptor to fight against a drone. And that's the idea of it. But if you're trying to fight player versus player, yes, you're gonna need that Inceptor in order to fight each other, and in order to detect the IR beams coming out of that Inceptor. Jet still beta? Yes, definitely still in beta right now. And when the Inceptors come out, the backers that first get the Inceptor are also going to be testing that device out on each other and on themselves, because the Inceptor right now is only being tested by, you know, their small team, Father Isle's small team. It doesn't have a lot of people in their team. I think it's less than 10, less than 15. I mean, they started off with about 4 people, and making this come out, and it's already in production in China, and it's going to be shipping out really soon. There's lots of pictures posted up in emails and everything, and you know, it's going to get there, and everyone's waiting. I know a lot of people are anxious. People posting up on the forum, people posting up in Discord, like, yep, it's happening. You know, people are getting really anxious. I got it. We've all been waiting, and the sooner it comes out, you know, the better, the happier people will be. But your patience is like very appreciated, and whenever you guys post up on the Indiegogo page, like, hey, thank you guys for working really hard, keep it up. You know, there's a lot of haters out there too, but it's coming, don't worry. Let's see. All right, another question that's come out is, do you need GPS, internet, and/or a Wi-Fi connection? So right now for this tactical map beta, yes, you do need some type of connection to the internet and some type of GPS capability on your device. And it looks like this is only compatible with iPhones and Android phones. And when the Inceptors come out, those are also going to be compatible with only Android devices and iPhone devices. Wi-Fi connection. So again, what I mentioned earlier was setting up a LAN party. This was mentioned in the Discord chat, and you might be able to just set up kind of like a LAN party. With a LAN party, you don't necessarily need connection to an internet, I believe. If you can just set up, you know, like a Wi-Fi connection with access points, you might be able to just connect with a bunch of people's phones, maybe 10 versus 10 or 5 versus 5 in that area. Another question, how do I join a team? Right now, you can't join any teams right now. When the first person shooter part comes out and when the full tactical map comes out, that's probably going to be the time when we'll be able to do these teams. But you might see it in the tutorial and all that, but I think that's just a feature where they just were testing it out and just put it a part of this tactical map beta. Some people, a lot of people actually, said that they couldn't see any roads in their tactical map beta right now. And yet, you can't see roads. It's not a big deal. It's not going to affect the game at all. You'd be totally fine. You still get their areas. You still get these resources. And you know, if you're human, you know, you just need a bomb. Let's see. Will the claimed areas remain yours after the full release? So if you guys haven't seen the updated tactical map that's going to be coming out, I think I have it here. So that's it right there. That's the tactical map. That's the updated tactical map that's going to come out after the full release. So if you look at it, it's not how this tactical map is right now, how it's landscaped. It's going to be on your phone. It's going to be in portrait mode when it gets released. And there's a lot of different features that you can see up here actually. You know, you can see your health, you see your armor, you see power, you see your name, you see a little icon with your level and experience bar. You got your crypto coins, you got your energy, and it looks like you got some type of crystal under there. I don't know, maybe that could be some type of in-app purchase that you'd be able to do. And it looks like you can add friends, the GPS feature, a chat. So again, another question like, hey, the chat's always going down, what's wrong? Is there do another update for it? I don't think they're going to be updating this tactical map beta at all anytime soon. But yes, they're going to keep renewing it to allow everybody to continue gathering resources and testing out and finding any bugs. But ultimately, this is going to be the new tactical map that comes out. And yes, it looks like you're still going to need internet connection and some type of GPS capability. Do I get to keep my resources? Yes. That is the one thing that is going to be consistent in this game, and that's going to be your resources. You'll be able to gather resources and transfer those resources from this beta into your full version. Can you fight in the tactical map? You know what? That's a good question. It doesn't look like we'll be able to do any first-person shooter fighting with the tactical map, but maybe some type of drone fighting or something. You know, I see a lot of these POIs in here in the new tactical map where it looks like you might be able to defend it with, I don't know, with your resources or with your drones. But that's one of the things that they wanted to do in the game was, you know, have teams, have them set up bases and defend those bases. And one way to defend them and one way to take them over might be with drones. So yeah. Gonna ring. You say I see missions. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, you see missions on there. You know, that looks like we might have some in-game missions or some downloadable missions, or maybe some team missions or faction missions. It's a good catch. Yeah. What do you guys think? What kind of missions do you guys think would be on there? And one of the most asked questions is, what is the release date? Is there a release date? So right now, as of what is today, August 2017, there is no defined release date. What was last mentioned was that there's going to be a delay up to a couple of weeks, and that's from July 31st, the release date. So soon is probably the best answer. I know it's the most vague answer. It's one of the answers that we continuously say to players when they ask, and I know it's not too encouraging, but you know what? If you look back to see how far we've come for waiting for this game, I mean, I've been playing only since February 2016. I think some people have been playing a little bit longer than that. I think the release of the beta tactical map came out last March or April time. But I mean, we waited a year and a half. You know, there's a small amount of people working on this, and this is revolutionary. I mean, this is like the airplane. Like, people complain about an airplane. They have to wait to get on an airplane. Like, airplane is an amazing invention. This game has so much potential, I believe, to go further than a lot of other games that are out there. Like first-person shooter, these are one of the games that's gonna almost force you to, if you want to, you know, battle other players, you got to be there with other players. The IR for the Bluetooth, the Inceptor, is gonna be up to 50 meters, I believe. That's about 150 feet. You know, and it's gonna be a teamwork thing. Yep, and like some of you guys out there, I've also been gathering a lot of resources too. I don't think I have too much or a lot, but I think I have, you know, just maybe enough to upgrade a couple times. Game requirements. One thing for the game requirements for this game, you're gonna need an iPhone or an Android, and it has to have some type of Bluetooth pairing capability, because the Inceptor connects to your device via Bluetooth. For the first-person shooter, yes, iPhone, Android for that Bluetooth. For the tactical map, I believe it's iPhone and Android as well. But if you guys have some type of other device, maybe Windows Phone or something, and you guys have downloaded it and played it successfully, you know, put that in the comments below, and we could shoot that up to the development team and give them the results as well. And if you guys have the chance to go on the forums, the official forums, you know, we have a lot of chats open on strategies, teams. We also have some people talking about games and introducing yourselves for your faction and from, you know, where you are in the world, just linking up before the full release comes out. That way you guys kind of have established team, you guys have an idea, you guys can start developing strategies. And if you guys haven't seen the 4 or heard about the 4 classes that are coming out, you know, we could talk about that a little bit later. But yes, there's going to be 4 classes with 4 specific skill sets and equipments that they're going to be able to do. We don't know the skills yet, but we do know the 4 classes and the 4 equipment. And I could talk about that too later. We can talk about that now. So for classes, on the Discord channel, actually, Francesco, which is the CEO for the Father.io game, Proxy42, quotes in his text is, "You can always switch between classes. But if you have Noob Slayer, which is one of the perks on the Indiegogo page, you keep the maximum level of the class you already had, and probably the max level of abilities too. And it seems like they need to finalize this game balance. So, yes, you can always switch between the classes. There's 4 classes. There's Engineer, Medic, Assault, and Infiltrator or Sniper. So those 4 classes. Once you start playing the game, you'll always be able to switch between those classes. But if you were one of those early backers, or those backers who purchased the Noob Slayer perk or pack that comes with the class switching perk, you'll be able to switch classes but maintain that highest level that you already achieved. So say for example, 2 people, right? One person got the beta, one person got the Noob Slayer perk, and another person just waited for the game to get released. The person who just waited for the game to get released gets his Inceptor, chooses Engineer, gets that Engineer up to level 5, doesn't play any other classes, but let's say one day he wants to play Medic. He switches his class to Medic. The Medic starts at level 0 or level 1. Right? However, the guy with the Noob Slayer perk, he plays Engineer class, gets to level 5. And one day he wants to switch over to the Assault class or the Infiltrator class or the Medic class. Switches over to level 5. So getting that Indiegogo early backer Noob Slayer perk, or ordering your Inceptor online through Indiegogo, supporting them early, you know, kind of setting that investment, you got that perk. Now how they're going to implement that into the game, that's a different story. Nobody really knows. Some people asked, I believe it was Raynar or Raynar or Ranger Wolfie, who asked about how can you implement, how is the game gonna know that you have the Noob Slayer perk? Is it gonna be a code? Is it gonna be a card? Or is it gonna be linked directly to your account? Nobody knows how that's gonna be implemented yet, but we'll find out. Let's see. Hey buddy, you're from, yep, I'm from Hawaii, DJ Tide. Nice to meet you. Oh, me over here talking and not even collecting resources. Let's see. Alright. Some other things we can talk about is drones, the storyline, a really vague storyline, factions, and the Inceptor. But if you guys have any questions, feel free post it in the comments or live chat. DJ Ty, you too, bro. Hey, how's it going? Right on, from Hawaii, represent. Need more people from Hawaii to play, you know. Don't have a lot of people. Any word on when we get a device? So I said earlier, the release date wasn't confirmed yet. The last confirmed date that we had was July 31st. That's when they're supposed to send out all the Inceptors for the early perks. But because there was some type of delay, and if you look on the Indiegogo page, they have the update little tab. You click on that and they outline everything that's going on in the project. They got pictures of the Inceptors in China getting developed and all that. But yeah, right now they got pushed back to about mid-August to late August, I believe, because they got pushed back a couple weeks. But yeah, no worried yet. But if you join the Discord channel, the CEO Francesco always posts on there. So yeah, if you get on there, sign up, or if you go on the forum. Glad you two found something in common. Yeah, small world, small island. Oh, there you go again. Forgetting my resources. Hey, so I hope you guys have a lot of resources so far. You know? Resources are gonna play a big role, I believe. Pretty sure. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, Kakalako will be a cool spot to play. Yeah, I got the hills, got the trees you can hide behind, got the buildings. Like you can even hide almost by the water, by the rocks. Plenty places. And some places you gotta watch out for the homeless people, yeah. B29? By the way, it's B29. What is B29? What is B29? I'll take the tactical map off. Oh, one thing if you guys haven't seen was if you're not on the Discord channel, Francesco also posted a video of like what the interface, what the GUI is gonna look like on your phone when you're doing the first-person shooter, and I'll bring that up right now. Bam! Check that out. You got the timer on the top in the middle for the battle. On the left side, you got your armor, your health. On the right side, you got your weapon, your ammunition. And it looks like you can also switch your weapons up there on the right side. On the bottom right, you get your gun, gun. You push the button, the trigger. The swap button maybe above that. Maybe it's a swap button or maybe it's a reload button or something. But one of the coolest things is on the left, bottom left side, the radar. And what is that on the top, just above it? It's like a little thunderbolt. Kind of looks like our energy, yeah? Maybe our energy will play something in this game. Or maybe because the Evolved relies on energy, maybe they might have to use energy to do something, laying a trap or something. Or maybe that was an EMP, who knows? That could have been any of one of the 4 equipments that's coming out. Yeah? Realization in 3, 2, 1. Let's see a mini map. B21. What is that? Still have no idea. I'm sorry. B21? Oh, you talking about in the tactical map? This one? I don't know. Confusing me. Someone got in touch with Ferretzino. Oh yeah, absolutely, man. He's been active on the Discord channel recently, especially because the shipment's coming out. You know, it's looking good. We've been talking in the Discord channel, in the public chat, and he's been posting some really nice pictures, videos of the classes that are coming out. You know, if you guys don't have the Discord, I would recommend you guys jump on the Discord channel. That's kind of where a lot of people are active. The forums are also active as well, but that's where it kind of goes into a little bit more detail of strategy, classes, theories. Gunnerinky, sorry about the confusion. Oh, no worries. I don't know. Let's see what else areas over here. Sorry, there's a little lag between the time that I'm talking and the time that it says it in the video, and then the time that I get the chat. So maybe like 30 seconds to 2 minutes, I don't know. He's been teasing the release basically. Yeah, definitely I think teasing, but that's part of being informed, I think. You know, letting everybody know that, hey, this is what it is. Just being straightforward. That's awesome, I think. What is this video for? Yo, this video is, one, I'm playing the game. It's late, I'm tired, and I just thought I'd open it up for, you know, questions and answers and get the update out a little bit. But I mean, I also trying to have some fun over here gathering resources. Just be prepared to lose everything you claimed or gathered just in case. This just info I've gathered playing the game. So where Echo is, not trying to call you out or anything, but yeah, if you're evolved, listen to this guy, you know. If you're evolved, definitely just stop gathering resources, you know. But if you're human, don't listen to this guy. Just keep gathering resources. These resources are going to be one of the only things that transfer over to the full release. So evolved, go ahead, stop what you're doing. Humans, keep it up, guys. Are the classes anything like Battlefield? Absolutely. I think it is. You know, you can kind of see it in the 4 classes that we got. The 4 classes, you know, assault. What else we got? We got medic, infiltrator, / sniper, and then the 4th class that's coming out was the engineer. So yeah, I think it's kind of like Battlefield, but you know, you're not just moving around in the controller. You're actually going to be moving around outside. If you looked at one of the, I don't know if there's pictures out. I'm not sure. I kind of forgot, but yeah, I think if you guys seen a picture or something, you guys might be able to see the engineer. He actually has, you know, an RPG or something on him. So maybe, you know. But there's also the 4 equipments that's coming out. You got, you know, the med pack. Got the ammo pack. You got something that looks like an EMP / claymore / mine, and then something that looks like a crate. So with the release of the first-person shooter, the Inceptor, the first 4 classes are coming out, and then the first 4 equipment that goes with each of those classes. On the Discord chat, Francesco said the shotgun will be there, and engineering medic will have the advantage in close quarters combat, while the assault in mid-range and the recon, I guess there's going to be a recon class, not infiltrator / sniper / recon, in the long range. He also says in the Discord chat, I must say, very Battlefield series oriented. So gonna rank you, yep, exactly. He just says it right there, very Battlefield series oriented. Less than in Warfare, like I think he's talking about Modern Warfare, where the medic has only shotgun, but less camping oriented than in Battlefield, where medic camp only, generally speaking. So yeah, that kind of answers your question right there. Lucas Fur, do you need a gyroscope to play? You know what? This question was actually asked in the forum, I believe. And I can look that up real quick. Honestly, I'm not too familiar what a gyroscope is, besides like the military gyroscope. But I remember somebody mentioning it, and I believe that it was answered by Francesco. I can check it out. Can you change the color of the Inceptor? So yeah, I believe you can, and I think it was mentioned as well in one of our chats with Francesco. The Inceptor has blue and yellow, and the blue for humans, yellow, gold for the evolved. So it looks like that one Inceptor will be able to do both colors. I don't think there's gonna be, you know, just one Inceptor for blue, one Inceptor for yellow. I don't think so. Imagine if we're playing and we run into a Pokemon Go group. Yeah, that's gonna be so awkward. I think you be over there shooting at each other, and the Pokemon Go guys are gonna be oh. But then again, you guys can probably walk up with your phones, pretend like you guys are catching Pokemon. But then when they look at your phone, they're, oh, this guy must be playing something else, or Ingress or something, right? In which countries this game could be played? Boom, cheers. Hey, how's it going, guys? So, according to the Indiegogo page and the forum and Discord chat, this game is going to be able to be played in any country, all countries, all around the world. Yeah, all around the world. It's also going to be able to ship. The Inceptor is going to be able to be shipped to all places in the world. After the full release, most likely it's going to go get marketed into these big, you know, like Walmart or something, but it's probably not going to be for a few years or whatnot. But I believe the first one is Brookstone, so they kind of made a deal with Brookstone or something so that they'll be able to sell it in their stores as well. But right now, the only place to purchase the Inceptor is online at their Indiegogo page. The link is in the description for this video or in the previous videos that I've made as well. I'm the only one that is with the page of the Indiegogo waiting for something. No, you're definitely not. Oh wait, it may be. I don't know, because a lot of people are on here asking similar questions. But hey, no worries. Ask away while I gather these resources. Oh man, I'm so excited. Look at this vote. This one vote has almost 10,000 of my resources in there. Gosh. As you can see, I think I'm the only person here who plays this game. I was in Atlanta a couple weekends ago, and you know, I was in the middle of some type of shopping center, and I turned the Follow.io tactical map on, and I was so disappointed. I was so disappointed because as soon as I turned it on, I was surrounded by yellow tiles. I was like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. But yeah. Is there a Facebook group for Hawaii Father? Yes, there is. If you look in the description of this video or any of the other videos, if you look in there, there's the link to the Hawaii.father.io Facebook page. Yeah, and trying to get a lot of people from Hawaii to join that page, or you know, other countries too. We all like each other's pages, so showing that support, guys. How's everybody doing tonight? Or today, wherever you are in the world. Sometimes these drones get stuck, and if you don't keep track of where you sent them, the only thing that you can do to get your drone back would be to close out the game and try to get it back. So I'm gonna, right here, boom, exclusive tip for you guys that are watching, you 6 awesome guys that are about to get this tip for this tactical map beta. If you guys you guys probably already know this, it's probably not a surprise, but I thought it was the coolest thing. If you send your drone out kind of like this far away, you know, it takes about maximum 30 seconds for you to close this game, reload it, And then if it's gonna take, if you send your drone out further than about 30 seconds, that it's gonna come back and go. Send your drone as soon as it harvests. Close your game out and turn it back on. Boom, your drone is right back with you. So that's a little hack you guys can do for this tactical map. If you're sending your drone super far away. It is not because it is negative, but I'm losing hope. Oh man, don't lose hope, man. Nothing negative. Every day that goes by is another day that's closer to playing this game. And I mean, think about it. If you know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm losing hope." You know, I just want to forget about this game. And then come, I mean, I hope a lot of people live for another 6 months or another 1 year or 2 years or 3 years down the road, you know, and they forgot about this game, or 3 weeks later, you know, forget about this game. And the game comes out. Oh my goodness. There's gonna be so much for you guys to do in this game. One of my hopes for this game is that it goes into esports. You know what I mean? Boom. Go into esports, compete. You guys want to set up a team? Let's do it. Or you guys set up a team where you guys are? Yo, do that. It's gonna be awesome. And this community of these few people who, you know, dedicated to the game, are backers, are testing the game, who are constantly chatting on the forum, constantly chatting on the Discord channel, watching these videos on YouTube, posting their own videos, playing the game, testing the game out. This small community of people, it's you guys are gonna be the ones that are the make or break of this game. You know, like other games that came out recently and are still going. It's all about the community. If people continue to play the game, it's gonna go places. It's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get bigger and bigger. But if people stop playing the game, that's when things don't happen. I would hate for that to happen to this game. But on a lighter note, what are your questions? Or you guys have a lot of people in your area that are playing? Because that's another question that always comes up is, hey, what if I'm in an area where there's nobody else playing besides me and maybe 2 other guys? You know, that means that you guys would be awesome in that game. I mean, you guys would probably be fighting each other so often that you guys get, when you guys try to go to another state and play, you guys would just probably kick everyone's butt. Gonna recruit 3 people. That's how you do it, man. Or, sorry if you're female. That's how you guys do it. It's good. More people that play this game, more exciting it's gonna make it. I know some people aren't really into, you know, forums and chats and all that stuff. I get it. Just want to play the game. It's good. But especially for the people who are always wanting to be informed on things, I think that's the kind of people who like to be on the chats and forums and whatnot. A lot of since I've been waiting for quite a while to play this game, all I've been doing was gathering resources and then just trying to play other games. You know, and whenever I try to play another game, I download it, and it's just like, it's not the same, because it doesn't get you any closer to your goal. If you're setting a goal for yourself for this game, like, hey, I want to collect, I don't know, 100,000 resources by the end of, or by the release of this game, you know? You know, set a goal for yourself. Gunner Ranky. Raynar was very proud of me. Yep. Hey. Raynar, man. He's a good guy. He got his own channel, too. Also on the chats a lot. Very, very smart guy. I do some video editing on the side, make a promo video. Yeah, do a promo video, of course. Yeah, that'd be awesome, man. Yeah, I've been trying to learn how to do video editing. Try to do this is my first live stream ever on YouTube. I mean, it took a while for me to learn how to do all this stuff. But yeah, man, video editing. Try to do a promotion video for this game. That'd be awesome. Yep, definitely. And keep sending this drone out. We gotta speed up this drone. Inject it with something. Like a stim pack or something. Let's go into chat. Alright. How you get camera? Does anyone know if the roads will be added back to the map? See what I mean? People keep talking about these roads. Doesn't matter. Roads aren't gonna do anything. If you're standing in the middle of the road, you don't need a map to tell you that, you know? Is this game exclusive to a certain country? I just found the game 10 minutes ago, watching a video on Payday Crime War. Awesome. Yes, this game, Freddy 987. This game is for all countries. It's actually been developed in Italy, getting manufactured and distributed from China. And it's going to be sent all over the world. So you'll be able to play it, according to the Indiegogo page, you'll be able to play this anywhere in the world. It's going to get shipped to anywhere in the world. So yeah, wherever you're from, Freddy, Inceptor will be there. Boom, shoes. How could I get the Inceptor in Pakistan? I don't know how the mailing system works in Pakistan, but I think you'd be good. Yeah. There's a mailing system, like planes. I don't know. Is there a mail system? You know, do you guys get mail? I believe you guys get mail. Yeah. Freddy 987. How do you get the Inceptor? Hey, so you just found out about this game. If you go in the link in the description of this video or any of my previous videos, there's a link in there to the Indiegogo follow.io page, and in there you'll be able to purchase a pack. Is it in the App Store? So if you have an iPhone, you can download. Well, you have to actually go on the forum, and if you search in the type bar, if you type in a search bar like beta, you'll be able to play. If you ask for like a code, because the App Store for iPhone, they only give you a certain amount of spots who can play beta games. But if you have Android, yes, you can download it from the Google Play Store anytime you want. But this is only for this tactical map beta. The release of the Inceptor isn't going to be coming out until a couple weeks from now, or a couple more weeks from now. But if you want to go in that description, on the link in the description, Indiegogo page, there you go. It'll take you right there and you can order that Inceptor. Yeah, let's touch base when I get back from the trip. Yeah, my personal profile, Facebook page. Right on. I'm actually not in Hawaii right now, but when I'm in there, I got you, brother. In the meantime, if you're human, keep gathering resources. If you're evolved, I don't know. Oh, and one thing. So a lot of people were concerned about, oh, can I transfer from evolved to human? Or can I transfer from human to evolved? Yeah. So when the actual game comes out, how it's gonna be like is, or from what we talked about in the chats and whatnot and in the forums, you'll get an option, you know, to play in either faction until you gotta do like the tutorial or quest or something, and then you'll be able to switch over to whatever faction that you want. So maybe it might be something kind of like StarCraft, where you play each faction, and then you can kind of specialize in whichever one you want. When they release the full game, yep. How do you capture multiple squares? Hey, so that's a good question for this game, for the tactical map beta. Everyone starts off with 100 energy in the beginning of the day. Once you capture an area, like one of these squares that doesn't have anything on it, it'll cost 50 power. And then all you need to do is just walk over to the next place, next area, capture that one, and it's another 50 power. So, or you can watch one of my other videos. The other videos were made when there were roads, so that's probably why people are always asking about roads. That's my fault, I guess. Oh man, I missed that one. You human? Good job. There you go. That's how you do it. I went to the forum and looked at beta, and it's just comments. Alright. So, Freddy987, if you look in the forum, you know what? I'll post the link in this chat, actually. So there you go. That link is gonna take you to the chat, or the post where Tarun, who is actually he's part of the development team, he lists instructions here on how you can download the game through Android and through iOS. So this is the same way that I downloaded my game back in February, March. Messaged Tarun on this forum. I just told him, hey, I'm a backer. I paid for the Inceptors. And then they're gonna just give him your Indiegogo email address. He'll look it up on the Indiegogo page if you're a backer. And then they're gonna send you the beta app. If you're not a backer, which I don't think you are because you just found out about the game, you can actually go purchase the Inceptor online at their Indiegogo page and then message him, and then he'll hook you up. Guarantee. I know they're a lot busy actually, so they might not get back to you so quickly. In that case, if you do become a backer and you do want to download the game, just message me here in the chat, and then I'll try to tag them in one of the posts. Yeah, and I can hook you up. Just let me know. Alright? Ruined OS. Hello. How's it? Why this game is still under development? You know, this is a good game. I mean that's a good question. Why is the game still under development? So I believe that the game is set already. It's pretty much good. What they're doing right now is that they're waiting for the Inceptor, the actual Inceptor device, to get through all its checks, certifications, so that it can get shipped out, you know, so it can get approved. So I don't think that they're waiting for the game to get developed. I don't believe the game is underdeveloped. I just think that that device was, I believe, the hardest thing to get, because they're doing so many tests with it, you know, and they didn't get to do a big amount of people testing it because they just got a small amount of people. But yes, they've been to public events where they actually featured the Inceptor, so they know it's working. They're just trying to get through the tests. Freddy spending $80. Jesus. Yes, absolutely. $80. For which set did you get? I believe that's which perk is that? The $80 one. That I think the Noob Slayer is sold out already. The Elite Team, which is alright guys, I bought 2 Elite Team packs. If you don't know what the Elite Team packs are, you gotta go on the Indiegogo webpage And on the right side, you'll see perks. You can just scroll all the way to the bottom. You'll see it. It says Inceptor 10. No, not Inceptor 10 pack. Elite Team Pack. $300. Includes 10 Inceptors, 2 custom team emblems, free app access with priority access to the first-person shooter, 10 limited edition Indiegogo weapon camos, which we earned as a community because we liked, we shared. It's one of those features that came out because we had so many people come out and support the game. 10 times ability to switch to one of 3 classes and at any time without losing status. That's the one where that's the Noob Slayer perk that they call it. If you have that perk, you'll be able to be just one of your classes level 5, and you switch over to another class. That class is also going to be level 5. And 10 Elite Team in-game badges. Whatever that means, we'll find out. And you upload your own team emblem image. Now that's gonna be sick. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be cool. AOS. This Pokemon Go where old people stare at you weird. You're definitely gonna get some weird looks. You know, just running around in the middle of the parks and streets. Yeah, and then there was some people mentioned something about making up their own combat language for Father.io, so when they play, they're not just yelling like, RPG or fire or something crazy where it's gonna spook parents and children and alert the authorities and people get arrested for playing this game. That would be horrible. That would be funny, and if that happens, record it and post it. And tag me in it. That would be funny. Scary, but funny. Yeah. Seeing minor issues. Oh, sorry guys. Alright, let's see what else we got. Because it's definitely going to be 9,001% better. Absolutely. You are very correct. I watched a bit and it says a starter set is $18 to $80. So the first one, the cheapest one right now, I believe is the $50 one, which is the Inceptor 2-pack. But let's see, if you click on get this perk, might be able to change your perk into one of the cheaper options. Let me look. I might be able to look that up for you, Freddy. Is it true that they installed an incorrect component and delay shipments? Alright, so I am on the Indiegogo page right now, and this was for Lucas Ferrer. And it says here, we have now reached, so this is what, July 9th, 2017, reached their product certification phase, which is necessary in order to guarantee a product that meets legal requirement and specifications as it past performance and quality assurance tests. Scroll down. During the tests carried out, the manufacturers have assembled the radio part of the Inceptor device with an incorrect component. Luckily, the defect has been detected before the FCC and CE final certification tests and is currently being rectified. So yes, it seems as if yes, there was an incorrect component installed, but they fixed it before the certification process went through and all that, and they fixed it. It just delayed the process a little bit. Dennis Pierce, download new GPS to hack this game. I would advise against that. If you're human, if you're evolved, you know, try it, you know, and whatever. But they have they installed some type of feature into the Inceptors and into the game itself that would be able to detect spoofing. And you know, there's other games out there, that other AR games that you guys probably know of, where people would do that. They spoof their locations. So their spoofing is basically, you know, telling the program that you're somewhere that you're not. So, like, oh, telling the program I'm in Germany when you're really in California or something. Maybe spoofing your GPS. And if you look in the chat, or if you look in the forum, they actually have a bunch of posts about that, about hacking, GPS spoofing. GPS spoofing was one of the main things that that was the first thing that they talked about on this forum, actually. And there's a bunch of things talking about it. And you know what? I'll look it up. And there you go. I'll post it in the chat for you guys. Dennis, send the link of new GPS. This seems very expensive for a mobile game. I don't know if it's expensive for a mobile game. A lot of people purchase games, download games for free. Yeah, there's a lot of free games out there. But you're not just paying for the device itself. You're also, if you think about it, you're paying for the manufacturer, the shipping, for the small team that's making this game come true. And you're also paying to be one of those backers that are actually contributing to, like, technology going to the future. Esports, future esports. Ruined OS. Yeah, don't yell fire at an airport. Yeah, that'd be horrible. Ruined OS. The mobile game is free. This tactical map, you can only be really for Apple. Yeah, you can download it for free. Yeah, it is free to download. The app is free, but Inceptor is what you have to pay for. Sorry, it's called Fake GPS Pro. It's on the App Store. Oh. No fan. It's in vid to ruin, and the guy said you can get started for just $18. Huh. I don't know. $18. Not too sure about any $18 perks on their website right now, but I wouldn't trust anybody except for their Indiegogo page right now. Yeah. So please do not get in trouble or waste your money on something that's, you know, not anything, or some fake, some phishing attack or something. Ruined. The MMO expansion, basically Inceptor is the expensive part. Yes, the Inceptor is what you're paying for. Shoots, brother. Have a good weekend. Yep, you too. Have a good weekend, brother. Enjoy your vacation. Ruined OS. The game is free, otherwise Inceptor. The thing that costs money, yes. Ruined OS, you're like 5 minutes behind the chat. 5 minutes. That's how late this thing is. Oh my goodness, I apologize. $18 is probably in-store purchase. So right now the Inceptor is not available in stores. The only place where you can buy it right now is on the Indiegogo webpage. Later when it gets released, it will be announced that it's available for purchase in stores. So if someone's trying to tell you, hey, give me $18 and I'll give you the Inceptor, nobody has the Inceptor now. Nobody does. So for you guys that are just tuning in, I also showed these guys, if you guys haven't had the opportunity to see the actual countdown GUI of the first person shooter that you guys will be able to see on your screen. It's really awesome. Just gathering resources now. I'll probably be online for maybe another couple of minutes for you guys, and if you guys have any questions. This is supposed to be a video of the drone video. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. There you go. This is one of the videos that was put up on the Facebook page where where you show the drone. And for this feature, I don't believe you need the Inceptor for this. Yeah, you won't need the Inceptor to fight against drones. You will need the Inceptor to do player versus player. Oh, the counter was restarting just because it's on a loop. The video was only about 8 seconds, 10 seconds long. So when it counts down to 0, it just resets. It was just the end of the video. Interview with Tarun and the guy who was interviewing him. You can start at $18. It's not an Indiegogo. I see. So probably at the time